Hi you guys, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I finished my Eclectic journal. I'm so excited. You guys, I think this is the fastest I've ever completed a journal. So real quick, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 5.5 inches this way, and I'm pretty sure about 8.5 inches this way. And the spine is really fat. It's 3 inches, but there's room for expansion. I did one of the, ponytail holder type ties on it, and I added this little charm hanging from it. And what was I going to show you? Oh, I know the light hits it weird, and so I was going to kind of hold it this way so you could see it without the light glaring on that. So what I did on the front, so this is an old book that I took apart, and it was just black. And I added this image from some of my books that I have. And I was afraid that since it was like a glossy, that it wouldn't really stick. So I decided to Mod Podge over the top of it. And then over the top of that, I put, when we take the napkins apart, and there's the white ones, I put that over the top and then Mod Podged again, so the picture is not going anywhere. And then rickrack here, it's a fabric, hard spine, but covered in fabric, and 3 signatures. I just did buttons in the center, and then I did these little corner decoration type things, just to decorate it up a little bit, and then rickrack on the back. All right, let's go in and check her out. I had so much fun, you guys. So this kind of a thing is a little bit hard for me to just do no theme. So the way I managed was I tried to do like a flow of colors rather than a theme. So hopefully you'll see that. Here in the front, there's a library pocket and library card, and I just did a little inking on that. I have an art book that I just fussy cut this statue out of. And then on this side, an image from some books. I love the images in these books, so there are so many very fun things. This is, I think, from 1942 or something like that. Not the actual, this picture. They're newer books of old images. And it's 8 o'clock coffee was what the ad was for. And that's still around, and my mom likes it. So I just thought that was interesting. That is held on with this little kitty cat paper clip that I'm pretty sure Lisa at House of Jane sent me several months back. And then I have a Yahtzee scorecard here that I just glued in for some writing space here and here. And then, you can put picture or something here. And then that just clips back on. On this side, really large belly band here. And then we have this guy that just kind of hangs off of it. So there's collaging on the inside. And then it just slides back in. Some ledger paper, just some like faux wood type paper. We have a long pocket here with a bingo card in it. And just some of those, the lists that you get, like grocery list or whatever. That's what this is. And I did not like the image that was here. It was like a partial image, so I just decided to cover it up. This is a belly band that flips up, and then I put index cards on the inside just for writing. And then that tag. I have to remember what I did. Okay, so then here we have These are old telegraph. They're actually pretty long, but they're so fragile. So I've tried a couple of times to fold them in half and use them as a page, and I forget that as soon as you fold them, they just crack. So I decided to use it as a journaling card, and I just lined the back of it with some paper and stitched around it. This is some old music paper. I went to an estate sale, I don't know, quite a while ago, maybe this last summer, I don't remember. And the person had been a music teacher. And so I think this is maybe something that they, I don't know, were doing, or I'm not sure, but I thought that was pretty cool. But on this side, it's blank. Here we have, it's a flip up with journaling space, both top and bottom, and then also a pocket. It's actually, you can slide all the way through. And then a journaling card on the inside. And I tuck it fairly far in because of how far this sticks out. So it just in kind of far, but I think that looks best when the book is closed. An envelope here that I just cut off the part that is like this and glued it down. Inside I have a postcard. I believe that this came in Happy Mail from Ardith quite a while back. Is that true, Ardith? I finally found the perfect journal. I've used several of them. And then I added a little corner pocket with this little guy, little button. So then this flips back. And then this is the first time I've ever done dangles. I've never done this before. And boy, I don't really know how you guys tie them in. I just made it work. But it wasn't easy. And I also discovered that I should have had these all hanging out because I thought it would look like too much, but it doesn't. And so I've got little short ones for inside the signature. And then these little guys. I think this was Happy Mail from Kim. So thank you, Kim. And then here we have a journaling card. I just collaged up some paper and then cut out a fun image from an art book. And the back of it. It's held in there pretty snugly with a paper clip, but that also is holding this tag on this side. That's the other side of that paper. And this just opens up. You can poke you can poke someone there. You can poke something in there if you'd like. I left it because it was really to hold this. And, you know, so I think it's fine, but you can add something. Journaling card. So this is really dark, but I think, you know, if you write in marker, I think it's still going to show up and actually be kind of cool. So I left it. I did a couple of vellum pockets so that you could see the fun image behind it. And then this is a journaling card. I don't remember where these came from. I feel like it was from like a yard sale or a thrift store. So I have no idea. And then there's just a tiniest little tuck spot here. And unfortunately, it doesn't work as well as I had hoped. So this keeps kind of just like falling loose. So I just added a little paper clip there to make it a little more secure. And then here on this piece of paper, isn't this just the cutest? I have a little envelope that I made out of, I had some children's books given to me, and it was one of those books where it's like a learning phonics type of a book, and I didn't like any of that part of it necessarily. So I just took out the fun pictures and made envelopes with it and then put that in. And then that is hanging on this page and held on with a paper clip. A long side pocket, with this journaling card. So all of this, I did this quite a while ago, and some of you may have seen it, some of you may not, but it's collage that I did using, I wish I could think of it off the top of my head. Maybe I can pull it out real quick and show you. This is just from a score pad that I believe my friend Donna gave me several of these, so I just added that in there. That, it's gonna bother me if I don't find them. I found another pad of them today, and I was like, oh shoot, I thought I had used them all. Oh, I'm not gonna find it. Wrong drawer. You guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm really sorry. Well, shoot. I'm just going to bring the whole thing over. So I'll turn the page as I'm looking. So this here is a bag that I believe was given to me by Dale. Now, it wasn't like one of the big ones she just sent me, but I do feel like she sent me some in the past that were smaller. And so this is one of those sort of cut down. And then it flips out. It has a large journaling card in it. It flips out, and then there's this. And then isn't she great? Well, my goodness, I know it's here, and here it is. These. I've had these forever, never used them. So I just collaged the back of some, I don't remember what at this point, scraps. I think I added scraps to stuff. I don't know what I did. Anyway, I use those. And that's what I have backing a lot of these tags, like this one, for instance. So anyway, that's what that is. I did just some fussy cutting from the books that I have. And then this I have seen on Pam's, I mean, maybe lots of people do this, but I only watch so many people. So my my reference, list is, you can only watch so many people in a day. And I always watch Pam at Pam's Paper Place. And she folds, the ledger paper and just kind of leaves it. And I think that's really cute. Anyway, this opens up. And then this, does it open? Oh, it does. Okay, that opens for journaling. And then inside, there's this recipe card. And then this actually, it flips out, but it's also a pocket. Okay, this is a pocket. This goes in this, so this like thing here is a little pocket. And it has in it, and then this, and I believe this is also from Donna, and this is from Ardith. So thank you guys so much for gifting me so many lovely things. We'll poke these back down in. And then that opens up, and then there's all this journaling space. There's journaling space here. And then that opens up for journaling space. So to me, you look at it and you're like, well, where are you supposed to write? But there's actually tons of space. You can actually write here. You can write here and here and here and here and here and all of this. So there are lots of places, but it just doesn't look like it. So this opens, there's little magnets, center of the signature. I believe this also came from Kim, one of my subbies, and it's a little owl, and then those are the ones that are hanging down. This is one of those flip ups that we did. I did this one, but then I showed you guys one, and then it has a little corner, and then this journaling card in it. I keep having to get up now to make sure you guys are where you're supposed to be. I love this page, the colors. I don't know. I just really love it. So this is from an art book that I have that I cut out. I added a little butterfly there, and then inside, oh, please don't tell me it got stuck. It got stuck from the butterfly. I did it with, if I ink that, it should be fine. I did it with Fabri-Tac, and I thought I had done better. It's supposed to be grungy, right? So if you purchase this journal, just know that that is there. I might try and work on it a little bit with it, some different colors of distress ink. But I mean, it's not bad. It just looks more distressed. And then this is the other side of that. And then this little area here holds this in. I just think that's the best. And then on this side, it holds this journaling card. And then here I have a little side tuck and with a really pretty little gardener there. And so I decided to add this recipe card there because I thought it went really well with the picture behind it. And then on this one, I made this to be like, this was all one sheet of scrapbook paper, but I cut it and made it into a pocket. And then I put them inside. It's the little things that make life big, and they're eating burgers. Okay, this opens, and it's a belly band. Isn't that cute? I actually have two of these little guys in here. Look at her between my pressing duties. So lots of journaling there. Last signature. This opens up for journaling, and then there's a little card inside. And then here's this. I love that. It's just funny to me. I was driving down the road one day, and there were these people that had, I don't know, donkeys or something that looks like a donkey, and goats. The goat was standing on the donkey. You guys, that was the best thing I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this, another thing that I saw on Pam's was just folding. I think that's where I saw it. Pam, is that where I saw it? Where you fold it, but you don't do anything, you know, to it. And then there's this. I'm not sure where I got this. Probably from Pam, but it might have been from Dale, actually. I'm not sure. And then this opens up. I love this. It's just the cutest thing. So those just all kind of hang out in there. And then here we have, she's playing bumper cars. And I just thought this totally went here. Where else would you use this, you know? I've had it for so long. And finally, it's the Eclectic journal. And I was able to use so many things that I've looked at and thought, when am I ever going to use this? So here's another vellum pocket. And there are some little comics underneath or behind it. It says, sure, I got the tickets where I always put them, in my vest. And the dude's not wearing a vest. So there's that. Another dark one, but I really think you can write on it in marker and it'll show up. And then here I just did a paper clip over the, you know, kind of over the thing, paper clip. So in this one is this. And then of course you can journal here and here. And then there's this. This flips out. And then this is the one we did together that flips up. And then I actually sanded the words off. I have just a really fine sander, and it sanded right off. so I didn't have to back it or anything. Isn't that crazy? And it feels really smooth. You can still kind of see the words, but it's good to go. Center of this signature, so we have a little flower charm. If I can get it right. And then these charms, or charm. I also think this one came from Kim. And then, you know, I use so many of these. Artist, these are from you, right? I use so many of them, and I've got quite a few still. And then these little guys that came from a scrapbook paper pack that I've had for quite a while and haven't used, and finally found a spot for them. On this side, we have this young man. It's like he's about to propose or something. And he is looking good. This also came from Lisa at the House of Jane. She gave me these quite a while back. I was watching one of her videos and I was like, oh, I love those. And so she sent me some, which was very sweet. So thank you, Lisa. I'm finally using one of them. And then in here we have, you know, one of these. I actually cut it down so that it would fit in the pocket better. And then these. I wished that they were in such a way that my 5s could be showing, but that only happens if it's upside down. So that's the way it worked out, and that's fine. And then here I have an airmail envelope. Inside it has somebody that's just gotten married or getting married. And then here is, it's like a side belly band, and it's double. So there's that little one that's on another page is here again. This one though, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have wings. He's all being casual about it. What wings? I think that's hilarious. On this one, I folded it down, but it's still there. So you could put like a little secret note there and hide it. Then there's that. I really, really like this paper pack, and I'm sure it's something that you can't get anymore, but you know, you might be able to find it somewhere online. It is this one. I believe I had to tape the top back on again because I keep my little scraps inside. But it's the DCWV Vintage Memories. It has great pages inside. We're almost done. I think this is the back. So there's the other side. So this is the size that bag was, and I cut it in half to make 2 pockets out of it. And this one opens up. And the back page, I have my stamp, so I signed it. And there's these inside. And then this little girl cracks me up. And it's his best moment, of course. So then it just closes again. So it has plenty of room. If you see, you know, here, it still has lots of room to expand. And, you know, this will hold it closed. If you do want to, you know, purchase it and add a bunch of things to it, there is room for that. So I have listed it in my Etsy shop, and it is available as of now. And I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.